What's up, y'all? Welcome to a special episode of Transcending the Culture. I am one half of the dynamic duo. I am James. I got the fearless queen over here to my other side, depending on where you're sitting at, she either to my right or my left. What's up, Cat Queen?
I'm your right hand cuss.
Listen, listen. Did you hear this other music that popped on? This like rock music or something?
I was getting ready to. I thought they was calling me to the
I was,
ring. I was ready for
I was trying to
WWE
figure out.
SmackDown.
I'm like, what the hell is that? Listen, I don't
Hey,
know.
Brian.
Um, it's some stuff going on with the internet connection. But anyway, listen, y'all, we are glad to be here. Special show tonight. Um, listen, if y'all know who we have on here, I know that I have put it out on social media enough now, and I've been like really counting down to this. So if y'all know who I'm bringing on here and what she is doing already, and just the whole story and the whole background, then you know how excited I am about tonight. I think that this is amazing. It's so good to have not just new talent on here, but good new
Mm-hmm.
talent. And that's like the song, the first single that's out there. It is titled "Got Me." And listen, it's a sample, but it's all her own. Like she absolutely owns it.
Mm-hmm.
The backing music has been reworked and redone. Obviously being that it's a sample, but I think it's an amazing track. I was actually
Mm-hmm.
just telling her before we went live that I heard it like 3 weeks ago, and I was instantly like all over Spotify and Apple Music trying to figure out where I could
Mm-hmm.
download it. And then it dawned on me,
I remember that. You was like, I
like
heard
then
this
it
song.
dawned on
Where
me
is
that
that?
like it's not released yet. Sometimes we get
Yeah.
stuff before it's actually released. So then I'm like going back to the message every day and playing it from the message that was sent to me. I'm just real stupid, but
You had that
it's,
exclusive.
it's exclusive, and I think that's just where I am with music today. Like, there's a lot of amazing music and amazing talent that is coming out today. Like, you got Jane Hancock, who is killing
Oh.
it. Like, the song that she got with Anderson Pack. Like, when I tell you, I have probably
Mm.
played that song probably 15 times today. Ridiculous. But it's a lot of music that's really hitting. And our artist tonight, our guest tonight, is no different. She has a single
Mhm.
out there that is highly infectious. When you hear it, like it's instantly gonna hit you. And we will definitely talk about that single, of course, because we're on YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff. We can't actually play it here on the stream, but I would advise you guys to get to Spotify, get to Apple Music, get to iHeart, get to any streaming platform that you use and download the new single titled Got Me. This is by KimaXMarie. We have KimaXMarie in the building with us tonight. I'm gonna actually go ahead and bring her up on the screen now. Listen, y'all gotta admit this went real smooth. This intro went real smooth. Y'all gotta give it to her,
The
like for
intro
real.
was really good. Listen, I know we had some technical difficulties in some of
Right,
the
right, right,
past, and y'all have to
right.
excuse me. Your girl Cat's I'm a little under the weather tonight, so
It's listen,
just
it's
thoughts
it's
and
all
prayers
good.
with me, okay, guys.
Absolutely,
Y'all know
absolutely.
it's the season. Y'all know it's the season.
But listen, I want y'all to help me to welcome Miss KimaXMarie here to the platform. How are you?
I'm
Welcome.
good. Hi.
Listen,
Hello.
as I was saying before, I think this is so amazing. And given the time that I have been doing this, like it still excites me. I heard the single, like I said, 3 weeks
Mhm.
ago, and it's like I've been on it, like on it, on it. So I think
Thank
it's amazing.
you.
It's so good to hear your voice. I'm glad to have you here so that, obviously our audience can get a chance to really get to know you, but then
Mhm.
also, you know, kind of hear some of the history from you because we won't focus on it a whole lot because obviously, we're working on individuality and you being able to really build your own, but it has
Mhm.
to be noted that like there's a legacy within your family.
Legacy,
Yes.
Uh,
legacy.
your mom being in Total, your aunt being Vita, and like
Mhm.
I'm somebody who has been wondering all this time, like, where is Vita? Like, where is so?
Our favorite. That's our
Alias
favorite.
Vita.
It's really good, like in this day and age, to be able to see the three of you, like separately, like taking over this game and really doing
Yeah.
it and doing it at such a high level. So kudos to you for what it is that you're doing for your new single and everything it is. And I'll let Kat go ahead and jump in real quick, and then we got some questions for you.
Okay.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you
Um,
for having me.
it's so nice to see the younger generation really putting their all into their music. It's not like I can see the hunger, I can see the work, like I can see all of that in you and what you're doing. It seemed like the last few years people have been coming out with these songs and you be like, what is this about? Or it's super simple. I really loved the lyrics of your song. I am a person like Mariah Carey is my favorite artist. And if anybody know Mariah, sometimes you got to pull off the source with her. You got to be like, wait a minute, hold on. And so with your song, it was just used like a lot of vocabulary and different words and things like that. And I love it, intelligent queen. So
Thank
kudos
you.
to you on that.
Thank
So I know
you.
we touched a little bit on, you being a legacy. We here on Transcending the Culture, we love legacy. James is a legacy within himself. If you guys don't know, James is a Barino, like Fantasia Barino. Yes. So, we are used to, having and on top of that, me and James are blood cousins. This is my cousin. So yes. So we are no strangers to having family that is in all areas of, the arts and things like that. So what are you doing to set yourself apart from your family? How do you what are you doing to make sure that you are an individual, and how would you describe like you, your personality, and your sound?
Well, with my sound, I feel like I'm like more alternative, like R&B. Cause
Mhm.
like sometimes I feel like I'm singing, but then I could feel like I'm a feature also on my song. Like,
Yeah.
cause then it's like, oh, like I can't wait until my project comes out where people could really hear my versatility. Cause I'm very versatile. Like I have my jazz, then I have my rappy. So I really can't even categorize my music because it's just all over the place, but like in a good way. Like in a
Mm.
good way. It makes sense, but it's just different feelings.
That's so cool. I think that's something that is becoming the norm nowadays with artists.
Hmm.
You have your Doja Cats and you have your Baby Storms, and like you have a lot of people that are really doing, they can sing, they can write a rap, they can like you'll listen to a song, you'll be like, you'll think it's two artists and it's one person on a song.
Like I
So
wouldn't say I rap, but you know what I mean.
mhm.
It's not like a
Yeah, I ain't
super.
saying you spit no word, no bowl, no
Yeah.
bars, but it's like it's nice that people can be versatile. Like we seen Lauren Hill do that, we seen Missy Elliott do that. Like we see, like
Hmm.
people be like, Missy ain't no singer. I'm like, do you know how many songs I could pull up? Missy singing it down, like it's not lovely that especially now in the female rap game you can kind of be fluid and move through the different genres, and I think that that's something that is definitely going to set you apart. um,
Yes.
so can you talk a little bit about the inspiration behind this first single?
So this first single was sent to me by Rich Shelton. And I just like how it ties back to my home. Like DMV were really known for like go-go, which is like,
Hmm.
the trumpets, the bongos,
Hmm.
just I wouldn't say ruckus, but it's just loud, upbeat tempo. Like
Like the
some people
house,
would
the
say
house
ruckus, like
music,
yeah, house music.
Hmm.
It's all how people
Hmm.
vibe to it. But I like that it took me back to home and stuff like that. So it showed people like where I come from. And yeah, that's really the main reason I thought it was a good first single. And it like tapped back like the lyrics are now for my generation and stuff like that, but it taps into like 2000s, Anne
Hmm.
Marie and stuff like that
Hmm.
for the sample. So I just feel like that was a good push.
And so I love that you spoke on the DMV area, because you could definitely get that from the beat of the song. There were a lot of different instruments, there was a lot of different moving parts. And like if you in the DMV area, you'll be walking down the street and different shops is playing different songs. You'll be over here boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like it's very musical. My sister lives in DC, so I was like shocked walking down the street. She just like this normal. I'm over here dancing to every different song that's going past. Um, and so you spoke on this being a sample. I really love what you did with the sample. It wasn't the traditional sample, I would say, and it actually took me a second to kind of catch on what it was, because it was like how your brain be like, I might have, this is triggering something in me, but it was
Mhm.
brand new. So I really like that. I like that it wasn't just, I think that sometimes people do lazy samples, like they'll put the chipmunk voice on it and just kind of throw it in the background or something, but you really made it your own. So I think that was
Yeah.
really, really fresh and different. So I have been doing this thing where I'm kind of counting down to like I'll be walking in a runway show. So I'm really, really focused on fashion right now. And I know that you are a very fashionable young lady. So can you just explain a little bit of your personal style and how that fits into your music?
Yeah, so I went to SCAD for fashion design, and I've always just been
Wow.
into like making clothes, DIYing, just doing it myself, whatever. And I don't know, I just found myself, I don't know, like I just love clothes. I don't really have like set like aesthetic, and I feel like that makes me kind of different too, because like some days I'm in my streetwear, other days I'm in my Y2K, other days I'm in my like 2000 baddie. Like I don't have a set aesthetic. I just do whatever makes me feel good for the day. But I always dress myself. Sometimes I make my own clothes. It really just depends on what I got on.
It's so funny to hear people say Y2K and they're like retro, and I'd be like, oh my God. Yeah, I was in high school, baby. I was a little older. But it's just nice that you're able to dip into those different things. And I think that in the past, you would see, especially like a lot of the girl groups, they would have their signature style, and this is all you had to do. Destiny Child, they had to match and they had to do this. And then other groups, you got to do neon, or you got to do half. One person can only have one shoulder off, or stuff like that. And I love that it's not so much rules or anything like that. Did you ever do anything weird fashion wise as a kid or in high school that you can remember anything? We used to do weird stuff. Let me tell you. We
I'm
used to
trying
take
to think. I know I
trash
feel like the
and make
chokers.
clothes. Oh, the chokers. And it's so
That
funny
makes me
because
cringe now sometimes, but I still wear some chokers. But the chokers I used to wear back in middle school, it's like, girl.
I think that's a rite of passage of every middle school girl. I think you find those chokers, you're like, ooh, this gonna make me different. I'm cute. I'm a little sexy, In our day, we was taking wrappers and making purses and they was sewing Dorito bags on jeans. It was a scary time. It was they ain't remaking. I promise y'all not remaking those Y2K looks.
I mean, I've made a purse out of cardboard, but like I feel like that's basically the construction of some purses. But
yeah. That's so cute. Okay. Well, I will pass it off to James. Thank you for answering my question.
Of course.
You touched on, obviously the fact that this first single got me is a sample of KimaXMarie. I think you did an amazing job with it, and she's somebody like, especially that song particularly, it's hard. I would think that it would be hard for anybody to like mimic that or to sample that or to kind of take that and do their own thing with it. So what gave you, I'll even say, the courage like to tackle something like that?
Well, so like I said, the beat was sent to me and I worked with this writer, and like it just fit. Like I kept hearing it, we kept hearing it, and it just fit. Like I don't really know. It just fit.
I went as soon as I listened to it, I'm like, okay. Like it's really a vibe, and I just love like the eclecticism of it. And again, like you spoke on the horns and like the go-go sound of DC and all of that. I think that it's a beautiful mixture, and it's something that is really introducing a lot of people in this culture to that type of music, because I think that so many people have kind of been on their own page, on their own wavelength, just as far as like creating music and that sort of thing. So you're kind of taking it back to kind of the essence of it, like what where you're taking your time and really putting something together, and it just sounds really, really good. It's like Ron is in the comments and he said it's a total vibe, and I agree. Like it is
Thank
it's
you.
a total vibe. What kind of a timeline do you have just in terms of your full project?
I know I'm about to start working on my next single. We're just waiting for some beats to get sent to me and stuff like that. So I want to have my next single out within the next couple months.
Okay.
And then I want to have my project out, like my little EP out within the next year. So around this time.
Listen, I know so many people are looking forward to it. Like, talk about musical influence. Like obviously getting to this point where you're actually putting music out. Like
Mhm.
who influenced you kind of over the years, just in terms of sculpting your sound?
Well, I don't really know about like sculpting my sound, but I know I like to sing to like Jasmine Sullivan,
Yeah.
Beyonce. I like Renee Rapp. Who else? Kalani, my mom,
All
of
amazing people.
course.
Yeah.
So like them, but like I don't really try to like when I'm writing and stuff like that, mimicking wise, or be like, oh, who do I want to like be the next? I don't do that. I just like write
Yeah,
whatever I'm feeling or stuff like that.
absolutely. I mean, I hear it, and you do so well with it. So I mean, I hear it even in
Yeah.
this first single. Like, obviously, it's an KimaXMarie sample, and it's, of that song, and there's clearly similarities. But like I said in the very beginning, like, you completely own it and you make it
Thank
your own.
you.
So nobody's gonna listen to it and say that you're trying to be her, or like, it's like,
Yes.
absolutely make it your own, which I think is amazing. Was there any fear jumping into this industry? Like, I would imagine that just with family being in the music industry, and then just with the stuff that you see in the headlines and all of that stuff, like, you see a lot of what people have gone through as artists and really trying to make it. So, like, was there any fear or doubt?
Um, yeah, there's definitely fears and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um, I just feel like with the fears, it's more so like once I blow up and stuff like that, I feel like
yeah,
the comments and stuff I might be looking and little stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like I have a good head on my shoulders where I'm not gonna let it
absolutely.
get to me and stuff like that, where I can ignore it. And
Yeah,
there's like little fears where like I don't know, cause like I don't put a big like finish line on myself yet because it's
absolutely.
just like it's really just a passion. I just want my music to be heard regardless, for people to hear it and be like, "Oh, I relate," or like little stuff like that. So like there do be doubts, but I just be like I said, trying to be clear-minded and stuff like that, and just not have too high expectations, because if you don't have
Yeah.
no expectations, there's no, disappointments.
Well,
Well said.
I'm glad you mentioned expectations, because when you did this song, it had to hit you the same way that it's hitting everybody else. Like, it had to hit you the same way. So, like, what was your thought? I won't say expectation, but what was your thought when you were doing it? Like, did you think that, okay, this shit finna pop when it come out, or like, what was your thought?
When you heard the finished result, you probably was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
when I always voice record my stuff on the phone on BandLab first, just to like play around, make sure like with harmonies, little
Yeah,
extra stuff. So when I did it on there, I was like, "Ooh, wait, this is coming out good just for me to be doing it myself." And then I went to the studio and I was doing a rough draft, and then I let my parents hear it. And my parents was like, "Wait, no, this needs to be your single." They was like, "This is a rough? Like you weren't
yeah,
being serious?" They was like, "Just go and do a couple little notes over and stuff like that." And then after that, it just like kept playing out and playing out and playing out.
yeah. Um,
What's up, hashtag?
yeah, I see it's a lot of people in the comments.
Hmm.
Definitely Ron
Right.
being there. I see hashtag in the comments. I appreciate everybody checking this out, and I see the people coming in and out. So, like, we've been pushing this all day, so it's kind of cool to see, like you getting our numbers up for us. So I listen, we
Superstar.
absolutely appreciate you. Um,
I
what's
appreciate y'all.
what's been the most exciting part about this whole process? Especially with the single being out there now and it doing so well.
I feel like tapping into like my alter ego, because I am like a kind of shy girl, like
Yeah,
introvert and stuff like that. But when I
yeah,
like tap into being in my artist mode, I'm not at all. Like even at my
yeah,
little single release party, I was having so much fun dancing and stuff like that. But even when I go out to the club and stuff with my friends, I'm in the corner just chilling. Like
yeah,
it's just nice seeing like and tapping into that confident side of me where I'm not shy and
yeah.
where I could express myself.
Well, I do have a couple of observations, and it's good stuff.
Mhm.
I think that, like, I can tell you have a really good team, and I mean, Ron I work with all the time.
Mhm.
So, like, you have a really good team of people working with you, and I could tell that they got their hands on you, because, like, you kind of seem seasoned already. Like you a brand new artist, but you don't really come across as that. Like
Oh,
like
really?
like you really doing your thing, and like, gone are the days of like artist development and
Mhm.
like people really putting that time into an artist, and the artist being open and receptive and actually taking it in. Like, everybody is so gung-ho about just doing it themselves and
Mhm.
trying to run everything and be the boss and all of that stuff. And it's cool to be able to take wisdom and information from people who have been here and who know this industry and who really care about you. And I could tell that they really care about you, and like it shows. And then again, you come from a lineage that is, I'm not gonna say perfection, but it's perfect. Like it's like it's a lot for you to live up to. Like, does that hit you like I got so much to live up to, or how do you feel in regard to that?
Sometimes, like, definitely, like, when I first moved out here, because it was like a lot of comments that'd be like, oh, don't think you're gonna have it easy because who
Yeah,
your mom is, but like I don't
yeah,
be thinking that. So I just feel like it's the perception of what
yeah,
people think I would, like I said, expectations, but I don't have any. So
absolutely.
it's stuff like that. But other than that, no, because I don't really try to live in my mom and auntie
Yeah,
shadows and stuff like that. I just try to look at it separate. Like, yeah, even though
yeah,
I have my mom's same name just about too, but
yeah.
Same,
But
same. I'm little cat, so
yeah, I
I
just
know
think
how
it's
it is.
I just think it's dope though, and like your personality and your spirit is everything. So
thank you.
like you're gonna like the way like you're gonna win this way, because like the personality and the spirit is everything. So like you are absolutely like you winning already, but you're really gonna win. Like I think so
Yeah.
many people are excited to hear what you have next. I mean, I definitely am one of those, and like I keep a playlist with probably 2 or 3 thousand songs. Cat can that like I all day long I got music playing.
You will
Um,
never reach the end of his playlist. You will never
it's
reach the end. It's
look,
gonna always be another song and another remix. Okay,
it's pretty bad
I'm
that I
telling
can't
you.
get past your song and I can't get past Jane Hancock right now. So I'm like I keep
Yes,
replaying,
he been on your
replaying.
song bad, girl. I
Um,
mean bad. Like he
Yes.
is a fan, and it's
yeah,
just so nice. Like you can really tell, when like he said, it's like you could tell when somebody has it almost in their bones. Like you got it in your blood.
absolutely.
Like you
Yeah,
Thank
legacy.
you.
it's
And
like in the blood.
it's in the blood, and it's nice like coming after someone and having people in the business to look out for you and have your back, because I'm the same way. I've been only working with James for the past 2 years, but I have grown so much, and I leaps and bounds because everything that he's been at this 20 years. So it's like I'm coming in like, okay, I know at least a little bit of what to do and how to act and who to talk to and how to conduct myself. So it's always so good to have the real family have your back in an industry full of sharks. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And then
Um.
oh go ahead, Kat. I'm sorry.
Oh. Go ahead, James.
No, I was just gonna kind of end that off with really with just saying too that it's really good to have you on the platform, and we really push the fact that we are like media safe. Um, that it's a media safe space, and like when we bring people on the platform, first and foremost, we are meticulous about who we bring on the platform. Like we want to push like good music and good material, and we bring more than musicians on here. I mean, we bring comedians and entrepreneurs and all that kind of stuff, but we want positivity and people who are influential to the culture and who are helping to build the culture and take it to a higher level. So clearly you fall into that space because we got you here on the platform. But
Thank
it's
you.
like really important for us to build those relationships and for us to let the guests know when they come on that this is a media safe space, and like we ain't trying to take
We
nothing and
ain't gotta. We ain't about
create
to be asking you.
headlines
So
and
so
none of
who
that
is
stuff.
your ex boyfriend and where was you at and what was you doing? And I heard that somebody said you was mean and this and
Right.
we don't be on that stuff, because
Right.
we
No,
want to
yes,
have
I
you back. We want to have
appreciate
you back
that.
on here.
Yeah, we want to
Like
have you back, and then we try to build like that, almost like that family type of relationship. Whereas like that you have a place to go to talk about your material. Like if you're in the city and we have our and you come by our studio or whatever, like you can just walk in and we'll get you on the air, and like
Yes.
it's that type of a vibe. So we gonna call you family after today. So
you
don't act like
family
you don't
now,
know
Yes.
us.
girl. We'll be putting you in your
Don't act like you don't know us when we start
I would
tagging.
never.
have your reunion shirt coming in the mail.
Right.
But but I did want to ask you, outside of music, what are some of your other interests? Like, what do you like to do? What do you like to do, as a girl, as a woman, like as a human? What outside of that, how do people get to know you?
Definitely, like I said, fashion. I went to SCAD for fashion, and then interior design. Like I love to redecorate my room, organize my room, stuff like that.
Ooh.
I love making stuff for my room. I make this like little backdrop for my room. It's like what is it? A rainforest type of vibe. I love interior design, but fashion. And then I like to do my own hair and makeup. Like I love doing stuff myself. I do my own lashes. The only thing I don't do is my own nails. But have a hairstylist.
That's the
But sometimes
hardest
I do my
thing. That'd be the hardest
Yeah.
one. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah, I cannot.
I
do
don't know. I bite all mine off, so I don't know.
Yes.
So funny. So thank you for that. It's just nice to really get to know you as an artist, and just I'm super excited for where you're headed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I know you said that you're waiting for some that people are sending you music and that you're working on other music. What other things are you working on right now that you can talk about, or is there anything else that you want to get out there?
I'm eventually gonna do some like clothing stuff. Like I said, I'm into fashion, so
Yeah.
look out for like merch and stuff like that.
Okay.
Not gonna say what type yet,
Yeah.
but merch definitely.
The merch has gotten so different. Like long are gone are the days where they just put the name on the shirt. Like it be all kind of merch. Like it be its own fashion line. So I could definitely see that being right up your alley.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
No, I think that's cool. It's so good to connect with you. I like connecting with people when they first come out or when they first become artists, because then I feel like it's easier to get them down the line once they really blow up and all that kind of stuff. They know who was really there supporting in the beginning.
Yes.
But it's also cool just to kind of be able to see kind of like where your head is and what you think about, what you think about things now versus 5 or 10 years we come back and talk again, and then it's like, to kind of see where your thought process is at that point. And I was blessed to be able to connect with like Chris Brown when he was still 16, and a lot of other people when they first came out, and then just to see like the transitions and the growth and all of the stuff that's going on. Like we can't wait to be able to see that with you. And from the line that you come from, we know you're gonna be here for some time. With this single, we know you're gonna be here for some time. So
Thank you.
what is the one thing that, because I know that you've been doing press, like you've kind of been on a little press run now. So like, what's the one thing that you've been really aiming to get out there in your interviews right now?
Really just my social media, make sure people following me so they could keep up with me so I could build my own fan base and stuff like that. I want to grow organically and stuff like that. So when I do go to the label, it's not like, oh, she's an industry plant. No, I've been here organically.
Somebody gonna say it anyway. Somebody
know.
gonna say it anyway. But listen,
not the industry plan, but I
we
do
know
think
you working.
I do think nowadays people are more susceptible to legacies and family members. I think back in the day people would say nepotism and stuff, but it's like we root for everybody black. Like we like when it comes to black people, you have to understand other cultures have been doing that since the beginning of time, handing down their legacy, handing down money and wheels and power, and they'd be the CEO of the company. It's my son. I never worked here, or like it'd be stuff like that. And so I love that we're now able to do that as a people, that we're actually have something to hand down. And you know that the parents ain't playing when it comes to the kid. Like you ain't just gonna listen, you're gonna be taking these lessons, you're gonna be touring with me, you're gonna be watching, I'm gonna be working with you. So I think that nowadays it's definitely different. Like you see a lot of these shows, what's the show Riley Burris is on, and stuff like that. Like it's like we're almost excited for a new generation, because it's like, hey, we love your family, girl. I know your mama, girl. Come on, I'm gonna buy an album or something. I just think that is. I think it's a new attitude toward that now. It's. I think we just really want to see people grow. We want to see everybody win, and it's a space for everybody. Like we all. It's so many different backgrounds of people, so many talents that it's like, if the talent is there, the music is there, I'm gonna buy it.
Absolutely. Listen, I can't hold water. Like, have you seen the magazine cover that we put together for you?
I don't know. I think so. I know they be sending me stuff, but I don't be sometimes knowing what it's for.
That's okay. So listen, we appreciate you that much. I think that you are amazing. I think that you really have so much to offer to the generation. I think you have a lot to offer to the industry. Already, I think that there's a lot that people can gather from you just from seeing how you're entering this space and like what you're doing, in it thus far. I think it's amazing. I'm so looking forward, and I know I speak for Kat too when I say that we are looking forward to more music from you, to everything else that you have going on. But this cover,
You will be the cover of the magazine.
Getting this issue of the magazine out. It'll be out this Friday. So you will see that stuff coming through. So I did the cover like a week and a half ago when we set the interview. And I know Ron is sitting on it. So I'm just like, I can't wait. And the other thing I was gonna say is there's some badass pictures you put out there. You posted some pictures today, and I was like, excuse me, like, Mama must not have been in the room or something because I'm like, these pictures is fire. Like, you got some really, really fire pictures out there. So I appreciate you for taking the time. Like I said, it's after 8:00 on the Tuesday evening. We thoroughly appreciate you for taking the time. Like, this means more than you could ever know. So thank you so much for taking the time out. Any final comments or anything that you want to get out there?
Just to follow me on all social medias, KimaXMarie, and then click the link in the bio to find my music.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Actually, before we let you soon as I do that sometimes. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
So your name, KimaXMarie, like,
well, when
about?
You say it, it's KimaMarie. Like when I'm telling people to go find it, it's Kima X. They know the space.
But I'm just saying, how did like the spelling of that come, or like?
Oh, okay. So my name is Jakima.
Right.
And then my middle name is Marie. Well, I have two middle names, Marie and Margaret. So it's just one of my middle names.
I got you. When I first saw it, before he actually told me, I was like, KimaXMarie. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, KimaXMarie. So maybe it's two people. So I'm like, and then I'm like, oh, well, because that's who her mother is. I'm like, maybe it's her, and then it's the daughter, and the daughter's name is Marie. I had all kind of stuff in my head, and it was obviously completely wrong. But
yeah, it's just to separate
I was going to ask you when I talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just to separate the two names.
Yeah, but I think it's dope though. Like, you need that kind of creativity as something that's going to differentiate you and make you stand apart from everybody else. So like, I think it's amazing. I just was confused. So, and listen, I'm almost 50. So
everybody
my age will be confused. So just be ready for it.
No, it's okay.
But now
she got that X in there for that X factor. Okay. Hey, don't ask again.
Listen, I think it's dope. Like, I can't wait till you tour. Man, and we was at that show. We were obviously at the same show. It would have been cool if we could have met you then, but it was. Listen, we was just like, we were supposed to be there covering the show, and we was vibing so much because like when I tell you that, obviously your mom, they did their damn thing. I think that Maya did her damn thing. SWV really did their damn thing. It's just like, damn, like, how do you sound this good?
They was literally running circles around the people 20 years younger than them. Like, it's crazy. And it's such a market for, the fans that they had before is coming out and supporting. Like, that is real star power right there.
I mean, they had that whole little strip like completely full. Like, it took us 2 hours. And mind you, she lives in that city. Well, she lives in Akron. I live in Cleveland, which is like 20 minutes from there, and it literally took us 2 hours to get through all of that.
Yeah, they're about to go on tour again with 112 November 5th. They have a show in Ohio.
My birthday. Hold on. Are we supposed to be going to that? Are we supposed to be going to that show?
Oh, why did you do that to her?
That's on my birthday. That you just reminded me because James told me he was going to take me to that show for my birthday. So, what's it going?
Listen, yeah, she tried to weasel me out of some concert tickets. She know we ain't had no conversation, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Because I know we did talk about it because it was in Akron, and last year we went to go see your cousins. We went to go see your cousins, Casey and JoJo.
I stand corrected.
We're going to go see our new family. So we'll be there. So we'll be there.
So you said who's at that show with 112?
It's 112 total and then Case.
Shut the front door. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll probably be at that show.
Look, now tell them we not putting them. I don't want them to feel like we putting them down for you, because now I'm like, well, are you coming? Because if you ain't coming,
Right.
then we not gonna get
No, normally like sometimes I be on the road. I know last year when they were on tour, I was there for like 2 months with her, just seeing
listen,
tour life and stuff like that. So
listen.
sometimes I go, but then I be want to be home sometimes.
We coming to the show, and I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
people be acting like they don't know who we are. So we gonna buy our tickets, and we gonna try to weasel our way backstage, so we could try to.
I'm gonna have a sign saying it's my birth. Kiss me, it's my birthday.
Listen, we gonna do something. What I will tell you is that we gonna be at that show.
We gonna be in the
At
building.
that show, and we coming to see everybody, and hopefully we get a chance to meet you and everybody there and all that
This
stuff.
on my actual birthday. It's like it's on a weekday, James. Listen,
You know I
I know
don't care.
what show that we talking about. So I'm.
You know I don't care, and I work at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll be there, so it's cool. I'll be there with a drink in my hand. I'm ready.
Yes.
So no, but no, we really appreciate you.
And I would love to meet you in person. Like that would that would be amazing. Get us some good old pictures, some new pictures for the magazine. Okay.
Absolutely. So this conversation, this interview is going to live on the website permanently, so people can go back. It actually played live on the website while we've been talking. So people have been able to watch it there, but it'll remain on the website. People can always go and watch it. I'll make sure that I send out the links so that you guys have them. And we need to get you back on here when you got some other stuff going on. But in the meantime, we coming to that show. So we finna get us some tickets and make sure that we get that show. So thank you so much for taking the time with us tonight.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me.
Will you have a good night?
You too.
All right. That was dope.
I'm so excited.
Listen, I was going to say, we making friends, we making family. That's what we do. We make it family.
Like they say at Olive Garden, when you hear your family.
That part. I'm going to just say that part right there. Listen, Ron Leffert, thank you. Thank you. And I know I have said this a million times. Thank you. Mr. Benjamin, thank you. Everybody involved in, making this a reality and making this happen. We thoroughly appreciate it. Absolutely. Family. We really thoroughly appreciate you guys and everybody that was involved in making this happen. And again, I'll say, just like I said to her and like I say to everybody, we are a media safe space. Like we ain't doing no crazy stuff on here. Like we are on here trying to elevate the culture, transcend the culture. And I think that we do a good job at it. I think that we bring
I think so too. And that's why we've been having so many great interviews lately.
Yeah.
We've been having
so many some amazing people on here. I've sent out some stuff. I know that some more people are going to be coming. We are really working hard at building this network. So, there's a number of platforms here on the network. We actually just built this past weekend, which actually did really good.
How was that?
It did really good numbers wise. We had quite a few people on there. Nobody was commenting.
I met a lot of people on TikTok, so I'll definitely push that on there. I had some people trying to talk to me about the show, and I'm like, I have to get into this show. I have to.
Yeah, nobody was commenting, but I think that also is because it was the first episode, and that generally is how it goes with a lot of podcasts. You don't really have a whole lot of people commenting on the first episode. People are getting feels and all of that kind of stuff. But episode went very good. My mom did really good. Like, it was really cool being on the platform with my mother. We'll be back on this Sunday, and I'm trying to figure it out because I'll be in Atlanta, or at least on my way.
Oh yeah.
So I have not figured that piece out yet, but we're doing a show this Sunday, and working to get a guest on the show this Sunday from the show. So I have somebody tentatively that I'm just waiting on them to say yay or nay. So and then I sent out to the publicist, the CBS publicist, to try to get some people too. But we are really working to build this network. Obviously you got Cat Got Your Tongue, and that's going to be coming back.
Cat Got Your Tongue will be coming back, guys. Definitely. I'll be announcing some dates this week.
And there's so much happening, industry wise, and news wise.
Yeah.
Cardi and Nicki,
we had Cardi, the girls is.
And I almost I put a graphic together. I was gonna post something today, and then I was like, I'm gonna hold off or whatever.
Yeah, they've been going at it. It's been Cardi versus Nicki
Yeah,
versus JT versus
yeah, it's too
everybody.
much.
The managers are getting into it. Calls are being leaked. Fights and arguments are being leaked.
It's
Nicki is
too much.
imploding, and I hate that for her.
Yeah,
She's
it's
just
just
losing her dang on mind.
for me. It's too much.
It's too much, and it's uncalled for, and it's just as much as I love
Yeah,
it, Nikki, I love Nikki, but she's just becoming problematic. She's becoming what she hated Little Kim for.
yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. They just got too much going on. It's like it's too much money to be made for y'all to be acting like this. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. So I don't
Hmm.
know. But like I said, I almost posted about it, and then I was just like, I can't feed into that shit because like it's too much. It's just like the Tamar and the Braxton shit, and like
Yeah, it's
now they
just
talking
too.
about coming back and they feuding already,
Oh yeah, they're feuding. They're
and
having
I'm
all the
just like,
issues with the nieces and
yeah, I'm like, it's too much. It's too much money to be made to be doing all of this shit, and like, who has time for that? Like,
yeah. I
and
no,
maybe it's because I'm older. Maybe it's because I'm getting older.
but I'm a fan of I love good gossip
I
and
mean,
all
I
that,
mean
but
that's
it's just
it's
like
co-
it's
there- there's
over
a place
nothing.
for it. Like that's
But it's
cool.
over nothing. I can see it's good when it's some tea and it's this what happened, but it's literally over nothing. It's over jealousy and rivalry, and it ain't really nothing for real that y'all need to be beefing for. You mad because somebody's album did good?
I can't figure it out for the life of me. Um,
They bringing in Young Miami into it. They bring in Saucy Santana into it. They bringing Diddy into it. You guys know Diddy will be sentenced on Friday,
I
in
know, and
court.
I'm like,
So
I don't know, man. I don't know, but
we'll definitely keep you guys posted because we were among the first journalists to start Diddy Watch, if you
yeah,
guys remember, and we was
yeah,
getting comments and why y'all talking about Diddy so much and let it go. He ain't gonna never go to court. Mm.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we was. um, but like I said, otherwise, it's a lot going on
Yeah, we
with
had
the network.
Mariah Carey drop.
I'm sorry, cuz I know she your fave, cuz, but I'm like that album sucks. Like
Yeah. Honestly,
I think what it
I
is,
think she had too many producers and writers that were not her original direction. It just doesn't sound like her sound to me.
yeah, I think that she has kind of walked away from the formula that really has worked for her. And I understand,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
you could do a couple different things here and there and whatnot and try some different stuff. And I mean, I think she's beyond the space of having to try things. Like she's been here for far too long to have to be trying stuff. But
Hmm.
I do think that it makes sense to kind of follow the formula. And to me, this is IMO. I think that her best work has come from Jermaine Dupri. Um,
Yeah, for sure. I
I think
think
her
so
best
too.
work has come from her working with Jermaine Dupri, and I don't know. I don't necessarily know where that relationship is right now, but I do think that her best work.
Well, they said that they're good, but she didn't. She chose not to work with
But he's
him.
nowhere on the project though.
Yeah. So I
Like to
did
me,
not
she
agree. I
doesn't
didn't
really have
agree. I didn't agree
anything.
with it.
Like to me, she don't have anything on there that's like a hit outside of what's the name of the
That
song?
already just came out. Yeah.
Um, the
The
remix
rig.
with the
No got
remix.
time for the rigmarole.
Yeah,
That's the only part. That's my part. I ain't got time. Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, and like and
Right.
what I will say is that a lot of projects I do have to listen to them sometime.
Sometimes I have to
Um,
listen to them multiple times. Ryan got
all
all
of
the
my
songs.
feelings, and okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back and listen again.
Yeah. I'm.
What I will say is that a lot of projects I have to listen to more than once, sometimes more than twice.
Sometimes I have to be in the mood to really listen to it,
Yeah,
and I have to be in that feeling because There's so many songs that didn't even hit me good until later on, way later. I'm saying,
Yeah,
like, it's some of Nicki's stuff, like Chun-Li. I wasn't feeling Chun-Li for real
I
until
wasn't. I wasn't. And it
until
took me some time.
somebody was paying me out to be the bad guy, eh? When she said that, I said, you know what, Nikki, they is paying me out to be the bad guy. You're
Right.
right. So
I
I
yeah.
definitely so it stuff has to grow on me. And
Sometimes it does. So,
with
and
some
I
of her
think
newer
too
projects, it's
because,
been like that.
but I
So
think too because people, I think expectations have been so high for the new project because she hasn't put anything out in a while.
and
Because
we're so used to like
the last album was When.
music
That was
now.
the one with
She had a song with YG. What was that song?
yeah, I'm trying to remember the album. It was like 5-6 years ago, I thought.
I don't. That was 2017.
Okay.
So
What was the
Mariah's
name of the album?
World. Mariah's World, or
Is that it?
I don't know. It might have just been a single. That was the last thing I
Let me see.
remembered from her before that. Let me go to
I'm gonna
the
tell you
Apple
exactly
Music.
what the album was.
Go to
And I wasn't
yeah,
a big
this was
and I wasn't a
a
huge fan
single.
of that album either. It was only a couple. It was like 5 songs, and that's kind of how it is with this album. But I'm gonna listen again. Ron know what he be talking about, so I'm a
Yeah,
all in my feelings and
Caution. That was the
yeah.
one. Yeah, Caution.
And like I was so hyped over that because then she sampled Lil Kim. She sampled Lil Kim on that album, and then everybody thought that she was gonna do a remix of the song, maybe with Lil Kim, but that never happened. But listen let me see. I'm a bad bitch. Who got that? Whose song is that?
When she sang
Or
I'm in
she
a
just
bad
say that?
bitch, but I'm in good company. Those
I'm like, that's
lyrics
a
are
Mariah
fire.
song?
Well, you know, I was shocked when she said walk past 3 hating ass hoes. I said,
Yeah.
oh, Mariah used to call girls skios. She ain't say ho. So that's why I feel like she was trying something new into the new era. And I don't know if I don't know. I'm gonna give it a couple listens. I'm gonna play it in the car, ride around.
Listen,
You
I
know.
bought it. I might as well go on and listen to it. So I'm gonna listen to it. So
You said that's her song, Me. Okay, Ron.
okay.
We gonna listen to them songs, and I'm gonna put myself in there. Maybe I need to walk past some hating assholes, and then I'll start
I
feeling
can't
the
stand
song.
you. So listen, we do have a lot going on. We do have a lot going on. This Friday, I will be this Friday I'm gonna go. Are you going? What you got going on Friday?
I'm not sure.
You like
Where are you going? Where are you going?
like I'm not sure. No, I was looking at going to the Improv and
Oh, who's gonna be there?
or not the Improv, but the the Funny Bone, and it is
Her new boo Anderson .Paak did that album. She said they were.
We're not gonna put that on Anderson .Paak because he did that. He did the Jane Hancock song too, and that shit is fire.
Mariah said they was just hand holding friends. They was part of the hand holding club. So that's just an easy way to say that's just my little friend. That's just my little boyfriend. You know, my little friend. I love Anderson .Paak too.
What is now? I forgot what I was looking up. You got me laughing. The comedy club.
Funny Bone.
I forgot what I was looking up, laughing at you.
The Funny Bone.
And I don't even really care for him either, Godfrey. But I'm gonna go see
Godfrey. Oh yeah. I'll let you know. I know.
Yeah.
We got some family coming to town.
Oh, that's right. Let me know because my father wants to go to the show, so I'm gonna probably go with. I mean, whether we go or not, I'm gonna probably go with him because he do want to go.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know.
So yeah, he's here, and then next week, Michael Blackson is here. However, Michael Blackson is in Detroit, so we're supposed to go to Detroit on the 9th. And we'll get a chance to actually interview Michael Blackson, which will be cool. So,
all you mother suckers better be there, okay?
Right. So
You said, yeah, right. Look at her new music video. They're all over each other. I know know what they are, but you gotta respect what Auntie said. If Auntie said that's just her little friend, and that's just her little friend. Okay, because I got a couple little friends that might think they my boyfriend.
You said respect what Auntie said.
Ron, I love you. Ron be knowing everything, man. He's so funny.
Listen, it's man. So yeah, so we're gonna be out there. We're gonna be doing our thing, making our rounds. We appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Again, thank you, team KimaXMarie, for working that out and getting us set up so that we could have her here on the platform. I think that it was truly amazing. Appreciate all the people who checked in on that. You got any final words?
Yes, guys, make sure you follow me on all platforms and buy your tickets for the Embrace Thy Curves for the street high-end streetwear fashion show. I will be walking in the fashion show on October 18th. We have less than 100 tickets, guys. Tickets are going fast. So please get them. You can search Embrace Thy Curves on Eventbrite. You can look at my bio on my Instagram, or if you need to, you can definitely DM me or message me, and you can buy a ticket from me directly. And make sure you are watching the shows, because we will be giving away a ticket on the platform. So if you really want to go,
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Keep watching the show, because
we will
be doing that.
Yeah, I am so glad that you mentioned that. So what we are doing, folks, generally, I am at all of Cat Queen's events, and I am going to be out of town on the day of the fashion show. So what we are doing is I'm going to purchase a ticket, maybe two, haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to purchase a ticket, and Cat is going to give that away to somebody. So we will absolutely set up a process where you can submit for this ticket, and we are going to get somebody into the fashion show for free, so that you can see Kat do her thing.
It's going to be a banger. I'm telling you. You can go to my social media. You can see some of the photo shoots and some of the different videos and promotions that we're doing. We're going to have multiple artists. We're going to have multiple designers. We're going to have a lot of models. It's going to be a really beautiful night of fashion, and all the clothes that you see us wearing, you will be able to purchase them directly from the designers. So the designers on the runway, you'll be able to get them hot off the runway, guys. So
super dope.
Please be there, or you'll hear about it. I missed the one last year, and I was kicking myself. So please be there.
That's okay. You are there this year. Listen, once again, we appreciate you guys. Thank you, Ron.
Yes, thank you, Ron, so much. Hashtag for coming through.
And thank you to all of the people who were here on the chat. I know it was a lot of people in here who didn't put any comments or anything, but we are highly grateful for all of the people who came onto the chat. Make sure that you guys continue to tune in for us. Are we coming on tomorrow?
I don't know, boss man. That's up to you.
We might see y'all tomorrow. So, listen, we appreciate y'all. As always, make sure that you guys follow me at I Am James Grant, and the Queen over here at Cat's Queen.
Cat's Queen. Yes.
Across all platforms. Make sure that you guys follow the network, UGD Podcast Radio. That is on all platforms. Twitch is actually going to be converted over to UGD Podcast Radio. So you guys can get us on all platforms, the network at UGD Podcast Radio. Website, ugdpodcastingandradio.info. All the podcasts are there. This episode tonight is there. It's actually running right now, and then we'll continue to live on the site permanently. Yeah, that's about it. And next up is Soap Dish this coming Sunday. Once again, we are breaking down, recapping Beyond the Gates. So episodes 139 through 143, we are going to be recapping this Sunday. So you definitely want to tune in for that. And fingers crossed, we may have somebody from the platform on the show. So we appreciate you guys. And it's time for us to get on out of here. Nothing else, Kat? All right, y'all have an amazing evening. Thank y'all. Peace out. And
bye.
Good evening.